Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna do a review of the Chromebook I bought a couple days ago, and I've been using this specific Chromebook for about, I would say, 5 to 10 hours already. And the moment I got it, I've just been on it and doing a lot of different stuff, testing it and all that. And I'm gonna give you guys honest opinion what I think about it. I'm gonna put the specific model in the description, but this one is a 14-inch HP Chromebook. It comes with the i3 processor, 10th generation, 8 gigs of RAM, and 64 gigabytes of storage. Also, it's a touch screen and it flips all the way back, so the screen goes all the way behind the keyboard, so it turns into a tablet. That's not the reason I bought it though. I mean, I will use the touchscreen, but I'm not gonna flip it all the way around. I feel like it's a bit too heavy for my lap. It's almost 4 pounds, so I don't plan on using it, as a tablet. If I wanted a tablet, I would have purchased a tablet because they're much lighter, probably 3 times, lighter. But yeah, anyway, so this is how the Chromebook looks, and it also has the keyboard brightness. You can turn it off, or you can dim it. The way you do it is you press Alt and then you just press the brightness, so it goes all the way off. I keep it off during the day to preserve the battery, get more juice out of the battery. Then at night I just turn it on. You can go all the way, you can just do half, it's up to you. And on this specific model, the only I wouldn't say concern, but the only dislike I guess I have is the screen brightness. It's not bright at all. This is the highest it will go, which isn't bad. I mean, it's a new Chromebook, but time will tell how, if that's gonna affect it in the future. It's only 250 nits, and to compare it to something, I believe MacBook Airs, that's the one I used for the longest time. I believe I had 2016 or 15 one. And this thing actually reminds me quite a lot of MacBook Air, the keyboard and the trackpad. But that one has 330 nits, which is huge difference of the screen brightness. But like I said, I'm satisfied with it. I don't have any, it's a bit of a concern. Of course, you want the more brighter screen, but I'm gonna use it just fine, even if it's not as bright as I probably would have wanted it. So this one comes with the, let me show you guys the ports. So this one you have, okay, let me adjust it a little bit. So on this side, the first button is for the camera. So if you want to lock the camera so it's nothing is showing, you just flip the button. Also, if your camera, it's not showing anything, make sure you tried the button first, so maybe it was locked. Then you have the volume rockers. Not sure why they have it, and I haven't seen those on any laptops or Chromebooks that I had. And then you have the power button, and then you have the USB-C charger. So that's where you plug in your charger. And on the right side, you have SD card slot. Then you have headphone, microphone jack, USB-C, and then you have USB, I believe it's 3.0 or maybe 2.0. It doesn't say it's super speed. I'm gonna assume it's USB 3.0. So yeah, since I unboxed it, I did the whole setup. It took really short time, and I also set up. This also comes with the fingerprint sensor. So far, the only thing fingerprint sensor, I never had one with a fingerprint sensor, so I'm not sure, if you use it for anything else. But the only reason you use it for is like if you lock the Chromebook. So for example, you lock it, then it's gonna tell you to type in your password. So all you have to do is press, button. It's very, press the fingerprint, put your finger on it. And it's very fast. It works immediately, just like newer phones. So let me show you guys one more time. So look at this, and then you just press it, bam, very fast. So I mean, it's a nice thing to have. I mean, for me, it wouldn't matter if I have it or not, but if I have it, it's a good thing. I'm not gonna say no if they offer it, right? So the next thing, I used it for, like I said, I used it anywhere from 5 to 10 hours. I haven't really measured, but battery right now, it's at 52%. And I put in at least, I would say, like I said, I would say 6 to 8 hours on it. So, but I haven't done a lot of gaming, a lot of video. I just did a lot of browsing, just a lot of messing with the settings, reviewing this and that, testing everything. But I would say battery, at least it would last you 8 to 10 hours. So the battery is really good. I love that about the Chromebook, because if you're buying a Chromebook, you know, you want the battery to last. And most of the Chromebooks I saw, they're on sale, they lasted like, at least they say they last at least 8 hours. So I haven't seen any. This one should be, you know, in that range, 8 to 10 hours. Also, the one thing I also noticed about the one I have, like the Wi-Fi signal, it's you know, like I have my router set up in the bedroom, which is about, I would say I'm about maybe 25 feet away from it, and the signal is on medium, which on all the other devices I never had the issue with the signal would be medium. It would always be on strong. So I don't know if that's, you know, if you live in you know, a two-story house, would that be an issue? I can't test it because, like I said, I live in an apartment. But I did check the speed. I ran speed tests. Like, there's no ping, there's no lag. I get the exact speed that you know, that I pay for. So I guess maybe, I mean, maybe just not an issue. But that's just something I noticed. So the next thing I also noticed on this one, once you get it, this is a 1080 resolution, and I noticed default on this one, once you know, set it up, it's not 1080, so it's gonna be 1536 times 864. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So then I noticed, then you can switch it back, and this will be 1080. So you guys see, you get a lot more real estate on this. But then once you start using it, then you notice, you know, once you open up the pages and you know, if you go to some sites, I usually use this site a lot, but once you start using the site, it's a bit harder to see. So so then I actually switched that back to the default. So yeah, you guys see, you know, if you do have it, and then if you notice, you know, you don't have a lot of real estate, so you can switch it back to 1080, which you know, it's an option. I decided to just keep it, which one was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, so I decided to just keep it at this one, at this resolution. It works fine for me. I watch videos, I watch YouTube, browse a lot, no issues. And this one also have, like most of the phones have and tablets have, it's a night light, which is gonna change to more, I would say yellowish. I use it at night, not during the day. So yeah, that's an option. Then you have the trackpad. What can I say about the trackpad? Honestly, I love it. I use it all the time. I don't use the touchscreen. It is a touchscreen. I don't use it. That's how great the trackpad is. It actually reminds me, as I said, I used to have 2016 MacBook Air 13-inch. That's what it honestly reminds me of. It's I don't even click. I just tap. So, and then with 2 fingers you slide up and down. Let me show you guys the screen. So with 2 fingers, you just pull the 2 fingers, slide it up and down, and then if you want next page, you put 2 fingers and then you go from left to right, and then if you want to go back, do 2 fingers right to left, and just make sure you do that in the trackpad settings, where you just I think there's an option where you just tap, and it works amazing. I can't even describe how good it works. Really reminds me of the MacBook Air, and they make some quality trackpads. So as I said before, this whole thing reminds me a little bit of MacBook Air, because on the default resolution that I just talked about earlier, I think MacBook Air was in that, because the MacBook Air 2016 wasn't 1080, it was, I believe, 1560 times 13 something. I don't know, I don't remember, but so yeah, keyboard, same thing, very good. It works great. I just have no problems with it. It's a little bit hard for me to type since I'm far away from the but yeah, once I put my fingers and set it up, it works amazing. The keys are clickable, not too much, but just enough. And then also what you have is also you have, if you don't want to use the trackpad, if you don't want to use the touchscreen, you also have page, page back, page forward, refresh the page. Then you have a full screen option. You have different screens. So if you have more apps running, and but yeah, that's about that with the keyboard, trackpad. Then you have the touchscreen, and then the next thing I did, of course, that's the sound. I can't play any music because I'm gonna get copyrighted, but just open up a page with the ringtone so you guys can hear. Sounds really good. That's on highest volume. So that's the sound. So it has two speakers and they're upward speakers, which is always a good thing whenever you have phone, tablet, laptop where they have speakers that upward. They sound amazing. No issues with that. Love them. The more I use the Chromebook, I mean the specific one, the more I like it. I know it's a premium one. It's what, $600, but if you plan on spending that much money, there's of course some competition, and I haven't tested the competition. I can compare it to the things I did use, and so far I love it. Would I pay that much? Oh, that's a hard question. I got it on sale. I mentioned that in my unboxing video. I paid $400 and I got some free Sony headphones. So for that price, amazing deal. Definitely buy it. If you see it on sale for around $400, even without the free headphones, definitely buy it. $600, like I said, it's up to you if you can afford it. And if you in the market for specifically a Chromebook, because when you pay $600 plus, you can buy a lot of Windows laptops, and then of course if you had a few $100, you can go for a MacBook Air if you into Apple and what they provide with their Mac OS. So the next thing I did was I downloaded some games. So the way Chromebooks works now, they have the Apple Store. I'm sorry, I was talking about Apple. I mean, they have the Android Store, Google Play Store, where you can download basically all the apps that tablets and phones offer. So I ended up downloading a few games and then ended up downloading a few apps. So some apps work amazing, like the eBay app. I noticed Facebook app. There's a few other apps that I use. They open up normal, good definition. Some don't work as good. Some work in how would I say, shortened screen. I'll give you guys an example. So the next thing, before I do that, to open up your app. So what you do is with two fingers, you just go up on the trackpad. Let me show you guys. So you go up on the trackpad, and it's gonna show you a little screen right here. And then you can do that, and then you go up again with the two fingers, and you go up again. That's how you switch the apps. And if you want to close it, you just go down. But it's real simple. That's why I love the whole what do you call it? The whole trackpad. So let me see. I'm gonna find this game. It's called Subway Surf. My little cousin was playing a lot on it. So to test it, I just downloaded this one. But as you see, the screen is shortened. So sometimes it gives you like a full screen app. Sometimes it gives you like a short one. This would be an app that would be preferably for a cell phone. So that's as I said, I've done a few games. Some of them are like this, and even some apps. So if you have a app that you use on phone, sometimes you will get a tablet version of that app, sometimes a phone version of that app. So basically, when you play, only this portion is clickable. So if I do this, it's not gonna do anything. So you can only play on this portion, which kind of, like I said, it sucks, but It is what it is. So let me close this, then I'll show you guys another. And then yeah, another game that I wanted to show you guys was the Asphalt 9. The reason I downloaded this game, not because I wanted to play it, it was because just to see how well it's gonna run it, because it has a very high graphics, so it needs a lot of CPU, RAM, graphics to run it. So this one also no issues. This one is full screen, as you guys can see. It looks really nice. Let me see, I'm gonna start a new game. I only played it a little bit, maybe like a few minutes, just to see if it's gonna work. So let's see. Yeah, as you guys can see, it loads it real fast. The graphics looks amazing. The screen looks really nice. I'm gonna increase the brightness a little bit. I don't think I even remember how to play it. I didn't use the touchscreen on this. I used just the keyboard. I think I remember how to play it. Okay, so it's giving me on the screen how to do it. Man, it looks really nice. Alright, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but yeah, that's Asphalt 9. Really good graphics on this specific game. And then there was another one that I wanted to show you guys, but I don't know if I have time. But for example, this one, Lost, just got it yesterday. A really good game too, if you're into zombies, survival, and all that. This one also full screen. So let's see, it loads it really fast. So let's see. This one you can use with the keyboard. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to show you guys. I forgot. But yeah, this one you gotta use the actual touch screen, and it works really good. It's responsive. This one I noticed it kind of a little bit lags. Not much, but it does show a little bit of just a little bit. But as you guys can see, touchscreen is very responsive, no issue. So this will be one of those games where you can flip the screen so it looks like tablet, and then play this kind of game. But yeah, this one you can use the keyboard on. I tried it, but none of the buttons would work. So that's about it. I mean, sound, keyboard, trackpad, all plus. The speed, I mean, I had bunch of what do you call the tabs open, no issues. The one thing I noticed, if I would play games often, it would get hot. Pretty much in this this area where actually the fan, where the fans are. So it gets very hot, not like here, but just like this. I guess it's pushing all the hot air out, which I guess makes sense. It also has, as I said, like it has a fan, but it's not noisy. You won't notice it unless you put your ear on it. You'll hear it working, but definitely not noticeable. It's a silent fan. So that's my review of the Chromebook. If you guys have any questions or want me to try some other game, the one game I did try to download, I did download, but I tried to play was Call of Duty Mobile. I really wanted to play that game, but it wouldn't work. Like it would show me the start screen, like the first couple screens, and then it would just quit. And I tried everything that I know of. Tried changing resolution, that didn't work. So that's one game that didn't work. I know lots of people want to buy Chromebooks and definitely play that game, but On this specific one doesn't work. I don't know if I have to, you know, do something else. Maybe there's some tips and tricks to fix that, but it wouldn't work. But yeah, this is pretty much the tablet. You got your 1080 if you want to keep it like this. I might just keep it like this, see if I get used to it, since it does give me a little bit more real estate. So let's see. And then also, if you want another tip, if you guys want to close the tabs real easy, you just do 3 buttons. I'm sorry, 3 fingers on the trackpad, and it closes it right away. Then if you want to open up a links in a new tab, it's 2 fingers. You just click on whatever you want to open. Wait, no, it's 3 fingers. I'm sorry, 3 fingers. Click on the link, and it opens up right away. Bam. But yeah, that's my review. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please press like, subscribe, because I definitely want to do more videos. And thank you guys for watching. Take care.